is my favourite Christmas story, but it's actually a poem, and it's written by Clement Clark Moore. I'm going to try and get through it without making a mistake, but it's not an easy poem to read. There we go, there's the front cover with Father Christmas, or in this poem it's called St Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung up by the chimney with care, in hope that St Nick would soon be there. There we go, look. Hoping. See, well, there was no mice because there's a cat there. The children were nestled and snuggled in bed, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. I think it was more their sweets. And Mama, with her handkerchief, and I in my cap, just settled down for a long winter's nap. That's the dad of the family. And what's he got to say? When out on the lawn there arose a clatter. Ooh. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, to open the shutters and threw up the sash. What's out there? Oh! The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave lure of a midday to objects below. When what wondering eyes would appear? It snowed overnight, or let's see. But a miniature sleigh, 8 tiny reindeer up in the sky. You can see this, with a little old driver, so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be St Nick. More rapid than eagles, with curses he came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. See if they're the same names as I know. Now Dasher and now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, now Comet, now Cupid, now Donna, now Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Ooh, telling them all where to go. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when met with the obstacles mount to the sky, so up to the housetops the cursor they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St Nick too. So it's got a sleigh full of toys. How exciting! Then in the twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Oh, they're on the rooftops. The dad can hear them. As I drew my head and turning around, down the chimney St Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from head to foot. His clothes were tarnished with ash and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back. He looked like a peddler opening his pack. He's looking really jolly there, look. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks, they were roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was turned up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of his pipe held tight in his mouth, the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly. He shook and he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He's chubby and plump and jolly old elf, and he laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of an eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. So, although the daddy was hiding behind the chair, look, 'cause he was a little bit worried about Father Christmas coming down, Santa or St Nicholas just went like that, just to let him know it was okay, but it's still a secret. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled the stockings, and turned with a jerk, laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod. Up the chimney he rose. So I was like, don't tell anyone. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like a down off a thistle. But I heard with exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all good night. Isn't that lovely? They're off, look. So he's been and he's delivered the presents, and then he's gone off into the night after it's snowed. But the dad knows